Good afternoon, everyone. Let us start this session. So during the last lecture, we were discussing about the problem where the line is inclined to both the planes HP and PP. Okay. So we have seen the three-dimensional representation. Now we will try to draw the projection on a two-dimensional plane. That is your drawing paper. So I will explain this with the help of AutoCAD software. You try to draw or follow the same steps in the manual drafting. So this is your reference problem. So you can take the screenshot or you can write down this problem. So first you can prepare one rectangular box as a reference. So you can draw one rectangle. You take suitable length. So here maximum length, or that is the true length of the line, that is equal to 70 mm. Okay. So even if you draw that line parallel to XY line with the 70 mm, still you have some extra space on both the sides. So you can take this width of that rectangle, that is equal to 100 mm. Or you can take it as 150. Okay, so in this way you can draw one reference box, that is a rectangle. Now just draw one horizontal line from the center. So that line will be XY line. So this is the XY line. So this XY line, it will divide vertical plane and this horizontal plane. Okay. So you can mention here vertical plane and horizontal plane. Now the first step is we want to locate the point A. Okay, so refer the position of the point A. So point A is 10 mm above the HP and 20 mm in front of VP. Okay, so that 10 mm distance, it is visible in the front view. So from this XY line, draw the vertical line at 10 mm distance. Okay, so this point, it is nothing but the front view of the point A. So that will be A dash. Okay. Now from this point, draw one horizontal line. This is just an reference line. You can take some suitable distance. Okay, so now this is your point A, this corner point. Okay, that is the A dash point. So this is the actual front view of the point A. Now refer the true inclination in the front view. So first step is we consider the line parallel to vertical plane. So in the front view, we can observe the true length. Okay. So now refer the true length, that is equal to 70 mm, and true inclination that is visible in the front view, that is equal to 30 degree. Okay. So from point A dash, draw one inclined line at 30 degree having the length that is equal to 70 mm. So take the starting point and at 30 degree, draw the line with the true length that is equal to 70 mm. Okay, so this is the true length of the line. So true length is 70 mm. Now this second end point of that line, this is the B1 dash point. Refer the notation. If we observe the true length in the front view, its notation will be A dash and B1 dash. So this is your B1 dash point. Now from the B1 dash point, draw one reference line. Which is parallel to the XY line. So this line, it will represent the locus of the point B dash. So on this line somewhere we can observe or we can project the actual front view, that is a B dash. Therefore it is called as locus. So you can write here the locus of B dash. Okay. So this is the front view when the line is parallel to vertical plane. This is not actual front view. So this is A dash and B1 dash. Now locate the top view of the point A dash. So for the top view, we need to observe the distance which is above the HP. So point A is 20 mm. Sorry, for the top view, we need to observe the distance which is in front of VP. So point A is 20 mm in front of VP. So from this point, just draw the line at distance 20 mm and draw one horizontal line as a reference line. So this corner point, this is the point A, that is the top view of the point A. So this is the point A. Now from this point A, we can draw the true length of the line when the line is parallel to horizontal plane. Now we are assuming line is parallel to horizontal plane. So you can refer that three-dimensional figure. So just I will change the screen. Is the second screen visible? Okay, so now observe this line A dash, that is AB, is parallel to horizontal plane. Okay, so when we observe from the top direction, this 20 mm distance in front of VP for the point A, it is visible. So we can mark the point A first. Then we need to draw the true length. So this true length, so it is drawn at an angle 45 degree. Because 45 degree, this is the phi angle, that is angle with respect to vertical plane. Okay, and this is the true inclination, or this is a true angle. So this true inclination with the vertical plane, it is visible in the front view, sorry, in the top view. So draw the line which is equal to 70 mm from point A, which is inclined at 45 degree. So just check how to draw it. So now observe, from point A, draw the line at an angle 45 degree, and its length is 70 mm. Okay, so this is the true length when the line is parallel to HP. So now from this point, that is the end point, so this point will be B2. So from point B2, draw one horizontal line. So that will be the locus of point B. So this is locus of the point B. So on this line somewhere we can get the actual top view of the point B. So now how to draw the actual front view and actual top view. So for that, first we will try to draw the actual top view. So A dash B1 dash, this is the true length when the line is parallel to vertical plane. Okay, so you can observe here in 3 dimension. So here line AB is parallel to vertical plane. We get the true length in the front view. And if you draw the top view, we will get the plan length. And we know that plan length is equal to the actual top view. That means first step is we have to draw the plan length. So draw the projection from B1 dash on this line, that is the line passing from A. Okay, so this point here, this is nothing but the B1, that is the top view of B1 dash. So draw this line. So this line is nothing but the plan length. So this is B1. And this is PL, that is the plan length of the line. Now plan length is equal to the actual top view. So for that, we have to just draw one arc passing from B1, which will cut the locus B and A as a center. So take the distance in your compass, that is equal to AB1. Take A as a center and draw the arc, which will cut the locus of B. Okay. So you can observe here. take radius equal to AB1 and draw this arc, which will cut the locus of B. Okay. Now this intersection point, if you join with the point A, it will give the actual top view. So connect this point. So this is the actual top view, and this point is called as a point B. Now similarly, if you want to draw the front view, then from the true length, you can observe the three-dimensional image. So here, when the line is parallel to horizontal plane, we get the true length in the top view, and corresponding to true length, we get the elevation length. So elevation length means what? It is equal to the actual front view. Okay. So to draw the actual front view, we have to first find out the elevation length. So for the elevation length, just take the projection from the point B2 in the front view. Okay. So from point B2, draw one vertical line, which will intersect this line passing from A dash. Now, if you join these points, it is nothing but the true length, sorry, elevation length. So this is the elevation length. So elevation length is equal to the actual front view. So how to find out the actual front view? So take this point. From this point, draw the arc on this locus. Take A dash as a center, like this. Okay. Now this point, it is corresponding to the actual front view. So join this point with the point A dash. Okay. This point is front view of point B2. So it will be B2 dash. So this is B2 dash. And this is the actual front view. So this is B point. This is the B dash point. Okay, so in this way, you can complete the front view and the top view when the line is inclined to HP and VP. So now here you can represent the actual inclination, that is the true inclination, and the apparent inclination. So what is the concept of apparent inclination? So when you observe the line from actual front direction, then the inclination which is observed is always less than the true inclination. So here you can observe, sorry, inclination observed in the front view is greater than the true inclination. So that is called as the apparent inclination. So this inclination of actual front view with the horizontal, this is called as apparent inclination. So right now that inclination is 45 degree. And the apparent inclination, which is observed in the top view, so this is equal to 55 degree. Okay. And what is the true inclination? So it is given directly. So that is 30 degree in the front view. So this is called as a theta, and this is the alpha, 45 degree. And in the top view, this is the true inclination, that is equal to 45 degree. So 45 degree is phi and beta is 55 degree. Just refer the notation symbols. Okay. and this is the actual front view. Okay, so this is the actual top view, that is a point AB, and A dash B dash, it is representing the actual front view. So in this way, you can complete this projection. So how you can check whether you have drawn the correct projection? So once you complete the drawing, then you can check whether this B dash point is exactly below the point, B point is exactly below the point B dash. Okay. So this B dash and B point, they must be on the same vertical line if your drawing is correct. So just check this. So you can draw one thin line. So right now B dash and B, they are exactly in the vertical line. Okay, that means we have drawn the correct projection. Okay, so you can check on your drawing paper whether B dash and B, they are in line. Then your drawing is correct.